Welcome to this moment of seasonal pause. We offer this guided practice as a gift to support a pause in your day and to remember the ways in which you are always held by the more than human world around you. My name is Abby and I facilitate the full moon gatherings at TreeSisters each month. It is my pleasure to guide you today into a practice of relinquishment and composting of all that has been this year. Beginning by finding yourself in a comfortable place, whether that's lying or sitting, perhaps you're out walking. Notice wherever you are, the earth is always coming up to meet you. And wherever you find yourself, there is this undeniable relationship to gravity right in this moment. And feeling if it's possible to give your weight a bit more through all of the parts of you that are in contact with the ground. Just letting go a little more with each out-breath. What is it like to give a little more into this connection with gravity? Just notice if you feel really willing or there's some resistance there. And nothing is wrong, just simply being with your experience as it is, with kindness, with curiosity. How is it to invite a further softening, a yielding, a sinking down into the holding of the earth? And as you do this, noticing your breath moving in and out of your body. Just allowing the breath to do this however it is, not trying to change or to control. Simply noticing and allowing. And as your body is sinking down into the holding of the earth, you're feeling the earth coming up to meet you. The breath like a wave moving in and out of your body. We're going to enter into the imaginal space now. And taking a couple of deep breaths. Becoming aware that a moment of stillness is close. Here we are close to the solstice, a cosmic pause for all beings. This moment where the sun changes direction. A threshold moment. A natural time of reflection. Just taking a breath and feeling into what this means to you. What this feels like in your body. And as you feel that, allowing an invitation to arrive, an invitation to take a journey, an intentional journey into the forest. Knowing that this is your journey, and that also many others are on their own quests. This invitation that you have received contains some instructions. instructions on what to bring with you on this pilgrimage. Bringing along all from this year that has worked your heart, all that has troubled your mind, all that has been asked of your body and being, all that you have reckoned with, everything you're celebrating, and everything you're grieving. Pack them all up and bring them to the forest. Upon your arrival in the forest, you will receive further instruction. Just noticing how this lands with you. Does it feel exciting? Does it feel daunting? Feeling into the knowing of the necessity of this pilgrimage, of making this journey within this sacred pause of the year. And gathering now all the things just as you've been instructed to do. And once you're ready, making your way to the entrance of the forest. Pausing again, noticing the landscape around you, the time of day, the weather. How are the elemental ones showing up in this moment? Feeling into the pause within the land around you. Perhaps noticing the invisible friends that are with you as allies on this journey. Before you enter the forest, listening for further invitations. The trees at the gateway to the forest offer you another set of instructions. Take a moment with all that you have brought with you. Maybe they have a physical form, or maybe not. There is an invitation now to let these things go, to feed them to the earth, to return them, to acknowledge that they've had their time, their work is done for now, and it's time to relinquish them. Noticing now the details of what it is you're carrying with you on this pilgrimage. How does it feel to be letting them go? Noticing places that feel relieved, places that feel resistant. Just acknowledging what is alive in your heart as you steady yourself here at the entrance to the forest. Once you feel ready, gather your items. Begin to take slow, intentional steps under the cover of the trees, following the soft, winding path. As you walk, landing more fully in your sensory body. What is it you can see as you enter the denser woodland? Who are these tree beings? Noticing the heights of the trees, the texture of their bark. Did the sounds change as you entered the forest? Who can you hear accompanying you on the journey? Who lives in this forest? And what are the smells in this landscape? Are they familiar? Do they feel novel? Allowing the air and the dappled light to touch your face as your feet make slow contact with the ground. As you continue walking, you notice there are holes. Small earth bowls appearing at either side of the path. At first, it's not clear what this means, until you notice a bird bringing you your next instruction. These earth bowls are where you are to place that which you are relinquishing. Give them away gently with grace and intention. Just receiving these instructions and noticing how they land in your body. Do you feel ready? In some ways, yes, and in some ways, no. Allowing all that complexity to be true. Feeling into the holding of the larger forest, the wider earth. As you come to the ground and meet this first earth bowl, choosing what you will place in there. Offering any words or songs, gestures, blessings or prayers that feel needed. Covering over the item with the soft earth surrounding the whole. And moving on. Taking a moment and continuing along the path. To the next hole. Feeling how ready it is, how much it is calling for these items of yours. Yearning to care for them, to receive the nourishment from your generous feeding. Feel how it is much more like giving a gift than discarding something. Placing your next item into the earth with your words or gesture, your offering. And gently covering with the soft soil surrounding. As you continue to walk the path and fill these earth receptacles, notice what is happening in your body with this process of letting go. How is your heart feeling now? Is it possible that there is a lightness? Maybe emotionally there is also some sorrow or fear. As you meet what is there with softness and kindness. Placing anything that is left with you now into this final earth bowl. Feeding the deep, dark earth with your goodness. Thanking the ground, the earth, the mud, for receiving what you no longer need, taking it, transforming it, allowing it to compost, ready to begin the cycle again. Taking a moment to look back along the path. A hand on your heart, a hand on your belly. And then noticing that there is a clearing in the woods just up ahead. There is a grandmother beech tree beckoning to you to come and to take a rest, to really spend a quiet moment reflecting on all you have let go of. To pause, to be held by the pause of this moment, the pause of all things. There is nothing to do but rest in the stillness, absorbing the quietening of this time into your bones, leaning against the tree, resting now. And at some point noticing that this rest feels complete. Thanking the grandmother tree, making your way back along the path to the entrance of the forest again. Finding a gesture or words to offer to the forest, to the trees, to the ground, to the elemental ones, to bring this pilgrimage and this journey to a close. And as you complete this process, beginning to gently call yourself back into the space that you're in right now. Maybe a yawn or a stretch of your body. beginning to orient into the space that you're in, looking around, noticing the ground beneath you. Coming back, noticing how you are, before gently moving into the next moment of your day.